underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall underground. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.
What up, man? It's your big brother k-RINO. And once again, y'all are tuned in to another episode of the
Underground Dialogue
podcast, where the name speaks for itself. It's your big brother k-RINO with my co-host
K-Stove.
And man, look, as y'all see, man, it been legend season.
It's been legend
for a minute.
Yeah.
We've been backdooring them, man, and we got another one in here tonight, man. I ran into my brother. You know, we come across each other all the time, man, just randomly. I never know where I'm gonna see Young at, but
it's like I was at the muscle convention.
He was man, this brother here, man, is he's a humble
super
legend, man.
Yeah.
Because his accomplishments would warrant him to really be full of himself, really to be big-headed, but he's nothing like that, man. Still a man of the people, still down to earth. Mr. Wanna Be a Baller himself, Mr. Knock the Pictures Off the Wall, multi-platinum artist, man, SUC legend, YUNGSTAR in the building, man. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, hello, bro.
There you go.
How you been, family? What's been going on in the wonderful world of Mr. Young, man? What you been up to, family?
Man, building and construction and finding me.
Yeah.
That's really been what it's been with me, man. Family, building, construction, and trying to find who is YUNGSTAR, who is young man. You know what? You know that's what it's been with me. That's it, man. Family, man. And oh yeah, can't forget the dog and family. That's all day, every day.
Yeah. You know the crazy part about it is, man. Every time I run into you, at some point in time when we start talking, you gonna mention family. You gonna mention the wife. You gonna mention so. That's telling me that is or has become a big part of who you are right now in the current day. Was it always like that, or was the circumstances had to drive you to know the importance of that?
Oh no, I was a loner for a long time. You know, I was a real man, a worldly man. Let me say that. You know, I just had to learn how to sit down. You know, sit myself down, discipline myself. You know, and then losing so much and got a good one under my belt. You know, hey man, I'm going home every night. You know what I'm saying?
A good one. They say a good one will sit you down.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
And it's a godsend. It's a blessing, man, to have that, because you know a lot of times when we doing what we do, you say you the worldly man, you out there getting it, and then the people on the outside looking in, they can't even envision nothing slowing it. Man, this boy here, he just too reckless, he too wild.
Yeah.
But a good woman to come along, a good person to come along and just
inspire,
man.
Inspire you to do the right thing.
Give you some guidance. They say, I heard somebody say, man, a bad woman will take a young dude and give him an old face. Old face. You know what I'm saying?
But man, if people that follow YUNGSTAR's progress, man, you cannot be nothing but proud of you, big dog. Because we done seen the growth, man. We done seen the growth, especially nowadays when K hit it on the head when you say humble. Humble, yeah. Because you see YUNGSTAR with almost any person, he's not the type that's going to turn down somebody coming to him.
No. And you got it from the mud, too. It's like a lot of the artists that have come on this podcast, well, I can say a lot of them, but several of them that have come on this podcast, they was a part of the Rodeo celebration with Bun, and I saw that you was on there as well this year, right?
Exactly.
Like I say, all of the ones that, in my eyes, like this was overly deserving. Like when ESG was here, I was like, man, I was really proud to see E up there.
Yeah.
That's the same way when I saw you up there, I was like, because you, to me, like I say, you one of us. You one of the ones that still got that humble spirit. What was that like, man, to get up there in front of 70,000, man, and just bless the game like
man,
that?
it was very eye opening and motivating.
Yeah.
You know, I want to say kind of no, and it was a life changing experience too. Yeah. You know, because I already was this person that I am and focused on his music and myself in a better way. You can say that, you know, positive, you know, some stability under my belt, right. And that just really opened my eyes, like even more drive to put that wind it even more. You know, like, hey, boy, these people want, hey, they waiting. You better no, that's cool, but do something else. Keep working, get something harder.
And like I say, that big of a crowd, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is that the biggest crowd you ever performed?
No. Yeah. Me and Cash Money and 2 shows on tour.
Yeah.
You know, we used to every Coliseum, every stadium, every city. Yeah.
Man. See, "Wanna Be a Baller," man, is one of the most iconic songs. And you know, not especially to come out of Houston, but just period. Everywhere you go, I listen to sports radio all the time, man, and in the middle of the breaks and stuff, the commercial, you hear the beat come on. It's like, stadiums and arenas and games and all that. So it's like, man, that's just a blessing. I know it got as far as feel a rewarding feeling to be a part of something that got the potential to still sustain you after all of these years. You know, because something like that keep the phone ringing, I know.
Yes, sir. Amen. Yeah, and on by the grace of God, I'll be compensated for the rest of my life on that.
Right. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. That's a beautiful blessing.
Were you ever able to get back? I remember the last time we interviewed you, you were saying you was getting your lawyer looking into where you
right.
Did that turn out good for you?
Man, actually, man, I've been, honestly, you know, I gotta be real. I've been so focused and going ahead and not looking back to, I'm just getting somebody like, probably a couple of weeks ago, just sitting down and talking to him, running to him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, to answer your question, no, but I'm on it.
Okay,
I'm on it. Yeah, I've been working on new music, new everything. Don't be focused on that old stuff.
I got
Get some new, then go, you know. So that's what I've been doing, really.
What's on the schedule for some new music? When can we?
YUNGSTAR to the young man.
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to do this summer, but I got one pull out. No, that's me and Big T. That's Fork in the Road, one of my singles, and I got this Forever Young, and I got another one I just put together, knock pictures off the wall remix. So man, honestly, I got a couple of them finished. I just haven't did my done my business, to release it.
Right.
Yeah, so I couldn't tell you, man, but ASAP, any day now. Any day now.
We just glad that you're still working, man. You know, one of the most painful things I hate to see when a great artist is when you went to, oh man, I ain't messing around no more. Like, nah, man, we don't ever.
It was me.
Yeah. But see, it was me too. We done all dipped out.
Yeah.
But you know, you got to get back in. You know what I'm saying? Anybody be lying to see if they didn't stop at some point, man. You know, we just lost Pokey, man, and we get a tribute to him. You got anything you want to kind of add to as far as your memories of Pokey or just
Pokey story?
Yeah, anything you got on your mind and heart to say, man. That was a big one, bro.
Yeah, man. My heart go out to the family, his wife, kids. That whole Chris Ward, this whole little, everybody under his umbrella. We were always under the same umbrella, but I'm talking about the one that, if it wasn't for Pokey, they wouldn't have had a voice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, my heart go out to everybody. I keep in touch. Man, it was a sad thing, but you gotta remember he went out doing what he loved best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my positive way of looking at it. He went out doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Rocking the crowd, and then he had from one concert to the next one. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
He had done 2 that day.
Exactly, back to back. But know, hey man, that say a lot. That speaking volumes, you know.
Is anything like, cause it gotta be a little special when it comes to Poke, cause usually that was
so
you,
many, man,
you
man,
and him. You know that transition of June 27th.
Man, we was just talking about that. You know, one of my recent ones, man, it's nothing. I ain't gonna say it's nothing special, but it is. We had a concert like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know, and they can whoever was there. It was what you call it? Outdoor like a what you call it?
The festival.
The what they do for 2 days.
Yeah, like the festival.
J. Paul Jr. one day, and then me and Pokey on the other way around. We one day, but anyway, it was Corona time. I remember that I had my brick on my can now, and the grass was high, and riding through the, them bugs and everything. So I sit in the car with him, and we had said, man, so you don't be on the side of the stage waiting around all them people, doing Corona. Let's make our show that together. That way we can put up, we don't be, that was his idea, he real big help, that way we don't, I don't gotta be on the side of the stage wait for you ain't gotta be on the side, we can get up there, get on. Sit in the car, I say, bet. So when we get there, I was on my little bike, I pulled up, jumped in with him, and he was just rapping, he was telling me, say, man, that June 27th, man, I don't know how the conversation goes. He say, if it ain't by me and you, should nobody be speaking of him on that.
That's what I was saying,
Yeah, he say, big homie dead, with your screw.
Yeah.
He say, Mo, Mo ain't here, So shit, if it ain't by me and you, it's shit, I said, I'm sitting on the passenger side because I was my bike, all right?
Yeah.
I say, I feel the same way. You just know it ain't coming. If it ain't funny, just know it ain't coming.
It ain't coming from me.
It ain't coming from me. You know?
Yeah.
And I said this on another platform too, you know what I'm saying? When Poke was live, I hate a lot of people, man, that do things there. Oh, we just had to talk. We had that person ain't here. They have all, Now I said the same thing when Poke was living and on another platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I totally agree with it. He was like, yeah, man, woo.
Yeah.
That was one thing that stick in my head. So I always like that June 27th. I'm taking it personal that day, everything. Like I don't have no problem with nobody, but they're gonna get to know the real me. For he on not, playing with me about that day or that,
Right, I got you.
And, that's in my head. But and something else, Pokey, I never forget, man. I always looked up to Pokey when I was a young nigga with that 6-figure bag. My bad.
Come on, fuck.
Man, I used to be. I'm gonna tell y'all. All right, you heard that? I had made a hook. Me and Pokey folks doing that June 27th. The one, matter of fact, the one him and Lil Kiki.
Okay.
It's the keys to.
The Big Pokey. Yeah.
It's the YUNGSTAR and the Big Pokey certified. We came with that hook together.
Yeah.
Him and Dean had a misunderstanding. And, Pokey and Key always,
just like that,
So Pokey like, man, just keep, I'm just gonna do it with Key.
Okay.
And, and I understand, but he kept the hook the same way. And,
okay, I see.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see y'all two just come up with like back to back.
Look, we had I got a nice hotel and we doing our thing. And I'm studying because it's me and Pokey. You know what I'm saying? I met Pokey. I was the little dude from the street with, rock off the corner. Now I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I want to show you. So I was like, man, it's called from Indo. I got it. Yeah. Pokey always tell me, man, get some syrup, buy some paint. That's what I be saying. He always tell me, man, we don't need all. We got some. Man, come on, man. You slow down style before you fuck around it.
But that's hard.
And he used to always say that night, like, I like that. When I heard it in that song, I say, man, Pokey used to always tell me that. And I tell a lot of people when they ask me everybody say, nah, Pokey, when I always, he ain't try to help me fuck out my bag. He used to tell me right. You know what I'm saying? Little bro, we don't need that. You don't need man. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can just say that about Big Mo too, man. Them was big brothers. You know what I'm saying? Them guys were big brothers to me, man. They, when I come in the door, I see their face light up like they happy to see me.
Screw is like that.
Yeah,
Screw is really like that. You just get in, you don't even know, you ain't from their neighborhood, you ain't know none of that stuff. It's like family all day.
Man, people be having blackball and Screw names so bad, man. I think, man, let me tell you something, man. I never got high with Screw.
Wow. Yeah. I play pool with him.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the stuff that I never, you know what I'm saying? And I always think about it like, man, why does he look at me as a little kid? Or he that was just the role models, you know?
Looking out for you,
You know what I'm saying? I done been right there and one deep here, one deep, you know what I'm saying? One deep, doing his whole thing. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing, because that's you know, he do his thing, you know what I'm saying? Personal, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I think that was just a big bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do what I do.
Yeah.
I'ma hold you, man. Don't do what I do.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was only a few of them, man. I could, you know, and Pokey was one of the ones that I ain't gonna lie, I tell his wife, I tell everybody, man. Man, he told me right, and that man used to, you know, he used to stand on it with me. You know what I'm saying? Stand on it with me. You know, not know you go get it. You gonna get it. I call somebody who what you
Right. Yeah, that's a friend and family approach first, man. Because a lot of people will try to just. It's people that always will try to make you run through your money. You know what I'm saying? He got it, just spend it. He got it, spend it.
Especially when they see you with a good heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
Or, you know, some people might be naive. See, like, you got other people, they come around in a circle and they want to prove to everybody that's already established a circle that I can do what you do. I'm right there with whatever y'all want to do, I'm with it. And then people will take advantage of that. But then sometimes people say, well, nah, man, you ain't got to get down, man. That ain't how we move.
Straight up, over here, you good. we got it already. You ain't got to chill out.
Like that.
That's me.
So
you
now,
maybe
now here you are, an OG in the game.
Yeah, man.
You done came full circle up in this thing, man. Do you have artists coming to you, no pun intended, young artists coming to you, and that try to soak up game from you now? Because you, see, this the thing about you, bro. You have been on all the levels. You have been in the underground, just trying to get it from the mud, all the way up into that mainstream industry level. Do you get cats coming to you trying to get that game from you like that?
Man, all the time.
Yeah.
Man, you know,
What's some of the main things you tell them, you know, or what they asking them, what you tell them?
Man, a lot of cats want to tell me about getting in the studio. Man, I'm trying to get in the studio.
Okay.
You know, and I tell them, you know, get your music, you know, your delivery, work on your delivery, you know, first, man, work on your delivery, and that's really, you know, you're gonna have to pay for your studio time, you know, you're gonna have to pay for your studio time, and is you serious what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? I tell, like I tell my son, he said something about rapping. You know, I hit my son with this. I'm like, man, we ain't doing no rapping in here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He making straight ups at the time, 16, 17. I'm like, we ain't doing no rapping.
Yeah.
He think I'm playing. You know, like, man, rapping ain't for show. You know, we need help in here, bro. Look, I'm doing everything by myself. You think this ain't easy, bro. He said, what you gonna rap about? You know what I'm saying? And that's something I tell him, like, man, what you know? Like, you know you ain't, how old you is? He said, been finished school? What you know how to do? What you good at? What can you tell the people? You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't been through nothing, so let me hear something. Or let me hear something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might have a slick tongue, you just, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't really been through nothing but smart or been, you know, I be feeling, it's just my honest opinion, I feel like you wasting your time. You know.
What about the business? Do you teach them, like, what age was it when you finally said, I got the business part of this game down?
Man, to be honest, man, I still don't have the business part.
Me neither.
The same way.
You know what I'm saying?
Me neither, bro.
I still don't have, you know, it's a new, like,
figure it out,
I'm
man.
a new artist.
Okay.
You know, and it's a new game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I'm figuring my way out, you know what I'm saying, right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I always tell them, man, get you somebody that's in your corner that's worry about you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, get you somebody that's in your corner that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, with their head on. You know, because you run into the wrong person and you got a little talent, man, they gonna screw you.
Yeah.
Do he know who his dad is? Like something like that? He know?
Well, at the time he didn't, but he do now.
He do now.
He do now. That's why he was on there rapping like that. Now,
Yeah.
I had to explain it to him.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw Michael Jordan talking a long time ago, years ago, when his and I saw his daughter later on in the interview talk about when she was little, she didn't understand why everybody was always wanting to crowd around her daddy like that, because she didn't understand. If she got older, she said she had to Google her own daddy to find out why everybody loved this dude so much. So that what made me think about that. Like if he went online and just, man, everybody every time me and daddy go out, everybody just flocking. Yeah, I know they got to be a cool feeling, even if you don't want him in the business. They got to be cool to a degree, you know.
Yeah. It's a eye-opening experience when I'm with my family and someone, you know. It make them know, like, oh, okay, all right, I'm looking at this dude regular. This, this, all right.
My daddy is somebody.
Because you a staple of Houston.
He might be mean sometimes.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do to raise.
You got to.
See, if you don't handle up inside the house, then these folks outside the house will handle up in the wrong kind of way.
Right.
You know, so now I don't never make no apologies for that.
Right on. I'm gonna tell you something. Mama told just what you said. Mama say, spare the rod, spoil the child. She say, cause if you don't, they get off your lap and on your heart.
Come on.
And that's just what you just said in so many words.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you know, they be trying to. I don't want to get off the subject, man. But a lot of these parents, man, they want to be their kids' friend before the parent. You know that. You know. I was under that old law, I was trying to do it, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say it wasn't working, but them old remedies that they were doing back in the day, it ain't working. You know, that stuff ain't gonna work, dude. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there and whoop, punch him down, check him up, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, go sit in that room.
That's the boys.
Yeah, body blow, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really, hey man, I love you, man. You know why I'm doing this, huh?
Cause that's you.
Yeah, come on in here, bro. Let me show you something. Cause the next one gonna kill you, bro. I love you. The other person, that next person ain't gonna love. They gonna your nonchalant. They gonna think you trying to be tough. You know what I'm saying? They don't know you a square. You know what I'm saying? You a lame and here your daddy got you sheltered. They think you trying to be. That's how I be coming at them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
It's a new generation, man.
Yeah, it's a different generation, man, and they built different. And at the end of the day, man, if we don't protect them, the world already set up to destroy them in the first place. They want them to lose. So you literally are in a fight for your own seeds. This bad boy, man. We got the great YUNGSTAR.
To the young man, to the young dad.
What about? Yeah, for sure indeed.
Pow now.
Oh man, don't say that.
To the young man, to the young granddad.
Yeah, man. But that's a blessing though, man. You know, because I mean, a lot of times we've been in situations and times when you're younger, you might not have saw this day. You might not have saw yourself in this position, man. But the blessing of being able to evolve and grow and keep waking up and bring and gain the maturity. It's like, man, because you literally are not the same dude you was 20, 25 years ago.
Exactly.
Like, we know that guy.
I can bear witness.
I can bear witness. I can bear witness. What you think about this music today's music, man? You good with it? Got a problem with it?
Man, yeah, I got a problem with it, man. Yes, I do. I got a problem with it, man. It's not music, it's entertainment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know
I know
what I'm
exactly
saying?
what you're talking about.
That's not, like I tell my women, man, that's not, it's music, but it's not, listen what they saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big on, you know what I'm saying? It's confusing too, like man, I'm a father, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? I'm I'm gonna say a stiff man, I'm not a, you know, so, and the stuff that they push on us, you know, and they pushing the girls, the ladies, you know, the ladies, they ain't no stand up like women like Queen Latifah back in the day. Ain't none of that type of.
They ain't what they pushing.
The gay, transgender, gender, and all that stuff. There.
Girl on girl, man on man. Every time you look at a new commercials of man and man, it's like it's on regular TV. You know,
it's on cartoons.
Yeah. And it been in there, but now they starting to be more open.
Bingo.
I was having a conversation earlier today because I was talking about how they are now giving children the option to decide what you want to be, Johnny. You want to be a boy? You want to be a girl? I want to be a girl.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, you don't know no better. You can't get no child no option.
And they say you don't have to tell your parents.
Yeah, right. So that's a They tell them what they say this is your decision.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I say it's a war to raise your own children, because the fight ain't just in one category. You got to fight what's going on in the streets to keep them off of that. You got to fight what's going on in the schoolhouse.
Yeah, man, they got it in PetSmart.
Yeah, really.
They got the man, it's crazy.
Get that screen, Keisha. Yeah.
Man, they got the LGBT community in PetSmart.
Wow. Well, you know, the agenda is the agenda. It ain't no restrictions on where they put it at, man. So it ain't no surprise when I see PetSmart or Olive Garden or wherever you go.
They got a gay gerbil. They got a little gay gerbil or something.
Where they put it, man.
You know, they got it in PetSmart. Like, I went to go get some dog food the other day, and I seen they got the collars with the collars.
With the rainbow?
Yeah, I say, God, they ain't gonna
hold on, they gonna make the dogs happy. They got the transgender dogs, man. We got transgender dogs out here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Fido, what you want to be? You want to be a girl dog or
$2 to be a girl? Yeah.
Oh, you're a girl then.
They got it in the kids section too.
Yeah.
So they got it in the kids section too.
After whole progress that you've had, Robert, if you look back at it, what's been one of the toughest things to you so far? What's been the toughest part to overcome so far?
Man, humbling myself down and step to some of these rappers.
Okay, okay.
No, for real.
Yeah, elaborate.
Yeah,
I mean, see, you know, man, it's hard to go and, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? For me, when I know you can't stand beside me on the streets,
Right.
Yeah.
or you couldn't hang with me on the street, you know what I'm
Pedigree
saying?
ain't right.
Or if you didn't have this microphone or didn't know how to play this keyboard, I wouldn't know who you was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But just so happened you can rap, or you a beat maker, you popping your collar out, you know, so you acting like you one of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be just like, man, it's a business, young. They supposed to think they this person that
Exactly.
you think you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so that be my hardest part, like my boy Pop Goffney, you know, like man, come on, let's go over here. Let's go over here. We gotta be here, we gotta do this. And I be like, man, I don't care about them. I don't want bro, now you need, bro, you back working, you need this, how you I'm like, nah, you right, you so right. I be in that street mentality, like what the I don't.
That's when they used to go to the young man.
There you go, there you go. So that be my hardest thing, man, dealing with, like, being in the same building with these rap dudes, man, like, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
personalities and stuff.
That's funny. But I mean, I get it. I get it because they don't understand. They get more into the persona instead of into the reality of, like, dude, you could say this all you want and it sound good on a record, but if we drop you this in the jungle, you gonna freeze up. Your drawers gonna be real milky.
You gonna be calling every one of them females in your phone with a different attitude, and you ain't gonna be cocky like you be cocky when you be in with your jury. You, hey, I need you.
That's like MC Super Slider or MC Super Stepper.
Who was that?
Just nobody.
Oh, right.
See, yeah, but that be my thing. That be one of my biggest things. I know it's like, man, it don't be. I be like, man, it's just, it's hard. It's hard. Like I used to keep dudes around me, cause you was nice from the shoulder. I know you gonna, work that thing, you know. And then I took a loss, man, and lost everything, man. None of them dudes, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't there. I mean, still in the wings, but they wasn't. Something go on, you gotta pay him. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, you know, so like, it just made me look at, like, I go off your heart now. You know what I'm saying? I go off your heart and you. And if I can't really, if you give me a bad vibe, cause I've been all around, state to state, city to city. I ain't talking about just on those stages. You know what I'm saying?
So the radar sharp.
Yeah, my radar, like I'm this same dude everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I be looking like, man, this shit, this ain't. Young, do you really want to get back in this industry? Like, you serious? Do you really want to rub shoulders with these? You know what kind of dudes these is. These dudes ain't got nothing. No history, nothing but a Draco, a Johnny Dane grill, some clothes, and you know what I'm saying? That's his rap starter kit. You know what I'm saying? And some gas. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't forget the designer belt. You know what I'm saying? The designer belt. You know what I'm saying?
Draco. We got a couple tattoos.
Yeah, Draco and 2 cups. You know, 2 cups. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the rap starter kit, man. And I be like, man.
Yeah. I think at this point, though, the good thing is, especially somebody in your pedigree, you cannot do it on your own terms now. See, as a young person, we all come in and we got people telling us where to go, where we need to be, how to be, and we kind of just fell into that. But now being established and having the name to go behind and the respect to go behind it, you can do this on your own terms. The situation gonna move the way I move it, instead of me having to get into the situation and let it move me. So that's the thing that I would look at for you, like, man,
like that,
you know, you got that pedigree to be able to pull that off, and people gonna follow you because now you got the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You got the look. I talk about stuff like that in my book, Life Lessons. And you reached out and grabbed it.
We gotta put that up on there.
You reached out and grabbed the book, but no.
Life Lessons and Lyrics.
No question, man. But you see, you have lived. See, every artist that been in the game. You what, 20-something years in now? See, you've been in the game this long, bro. You got a story that's gonna be different from my story, from his, this other rapper. Everybody, we gonna have similar stuff that we've been through that we can say, yeah, but for the most part, you gonna be able to give us something that we gonna be like, whoa. Like, bro, we didn't see that was real. We needed that. Right. You know, it's an obligation to me, man. We got to feed them what we know, man. To try to save them, man.
Yeah, cause you got a story, man. Cause I seen your story. You got a story, bro.
And it ain't through though. My story ain't over.
My story ain't over.
Everything you got, everything that have happened in your life, you don't never let nobody put a period on. You add so far.
That's right.
You go.
Up until this point, you know, we always got more work to do, man. I saw you from the very beginning. I saw you from the early stage. I saw you when you was the hottest thing smoking. You know, and everybody was reaching. What effect did that have on you at that time? If you could recall, just having everybody trying to get a piece of you, man. Come here, man. Come in. Whether they had good intentions or bad, I know that had to be like kind of frustrating at times and just nerve-wracking at the same time.
Man, I'm
because you got business people, white executives mixed in with the Negroes in the streets and all. I mean, that had to be a tough situation.
It's confusing.
Yeah.
You know, it get frustrated at times, but it was confusing because who told me one time, biting boy, C-Note and Dirty Red with the girl who was doing something. They man, you be hanging with such and such. Man, you want to do birthday parties for the kids and all that, man. The people, how much it paid? Man, you doing VIP things that, man, you know the people ain't your friend, man. You know they do you hot. They did us the same way, you know.
Right.
And I lived to see that play out. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you would think, man, everybody calling me love me. You know what I'm saying? Or got love for me. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't got no, they just, you know, hey, gonna say it. Hey, man, I need you. Could you come up here and ask? You know what I'm saying?
Was it hard coming out to that much stuff, especially fresh out of boot camp after those couple of years you had doing boot camp, and then coming out to so much love and this and that?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because man, I came out. I wasn't smoking. I was focused for that first year, and I came out and dropped that that I had already had ready. You know, just put that beat with it.
That picture's knocking out the wall, right?
Yeah, I was doing so good. My probation officer at the time let me out early, and it was just an eye-opening experience, you know.
Yeah, see, so many piranhas could be around you.
Yeah, you don't know who. Now, I learned to keep somebody with me that was sober. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, since my boy MC Martin Connolly, I started everybody to know how you. Shoot, I keep him with me because he don't do what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Balance.
Yeah. So you know that was
good. Speak about how you met Den, and how that relationship.
Oh man, that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Man, I met old Dennis. I met Dennis, man. I was like 13, 14, man. Me and his little brother was we was getting it in together on Airport and Fondren, Carverstone, and he much older than me. So he had his apartment, you know, baby mama doing this thing. He had a little sweetheart.
Okay.
And then we go get our sweets, and then he would also regulate, you know, for what I mean. Somebody be out there, he would come out there and regulate with us, you know. And by him being, by K height at the time, I always been a little dude. He a big dude, and you know, so it was understood. He gon' come out there and he gon' get with.
He gonna command on sight.
Yeah. So that's how we got cool. And then when I got locked up, I come home with my mind made up on the Bar Baby Entertainment record that I had me, and my boy Booby, when I on the one of the ball, I said that Booby Diamonds and Rubies. I'm watching on the movie. My boy Booby, he like, man, you know that Juice brother, Juice, what's up, big dog, man? He said, you know, Juice brother, then he used to come out there. You know, and they got a label, record label. I say, yeah, that's what's up. Me too. You know, not want to tell him, and I got a bag I'm finna pick up too in a couple of weeks that I've been waiting for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, me too. I got a label too. I'm finna go, man. You know, you like me too. So anyway, he brought him by there a week later or something, and we went riding. You know what I'm saying? He was just, you know, then I always been a slickster. He just, you know, telling me the things that I don't know, everything that I don't know. Woo. Man, I help you. And after a day or two, I say, I tell you what, help me start my label and go get mine's DBA. Take me to where I got to go do that, show me how to do that. And I help you rock with your label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That roster y'all had over there.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
And that was the start of me and then.
Yeah.
That was the start of me and then. Like, say less. Every day he come pick me up. I ain't much tell him nothing. What's going on? I'm waiting on him. And shoot, after about a month of us rocking, maybe 2 months, and I apologize, man, about a month or maybe 2 months after us rocking, I changed his life for the first time. You know what I'm saying? You know, on the street with the streets, you know.
Right.
And that was the start, you know. That was our brotherly bond. We in my mama's kitchen busting them down together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. I'm 18 years old, just come home, you know what I'm saying? I changed his life. He wasn't doing nothing like that, you know. He was still getting his feet dirty. You know what I'm saying? Getting his foot dirty. Hey, stop all that. Call such and such right now, and that's you and that's me, and we gon'
We're gonna do it a little different.
Yeah, that was the start of
We're gonna still do it, but we're gonna do it a little
Alabama I-10s, that Foley Gorilla Records, all that. That's where that's for y'all. Yeah.
So who was like the one that was getting all the new talent, bringing them in?
Shoot, me.
You.
Then when it got the flex though.
Okay. A&R back then.
Yeah, then when it got the flex, well, you know, nobody really knew then. You know, I was always a street dude, you know, from the corner, so I knew. And I'm east side and southwest side. They didn't born southwest raised. Let me say that. So I, you know, like more figures see the underballs. That's my little kinfolk when we was kicking.
I know that.
That's my little cousin. I got so many Deke, QB, the other one in the ground. I got so many little people from our little James, the underdog. I got so many little people that in my circle or that I know that's harder. I know that I always, when it's time to do something, I remember his, you know, something he said, and I just went rounding up.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So 2023, do you have any, and you just got through talking about how you gonna really be fitting these rappers, so you would never try to do no label thing. If you did come across an artist that was just like, man, this dude got it.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself like bringing him in and trying to do something with him, or you be like, I don't even want to get in that mess?
Man, yeah, I could, but we'll have to, like, I just done some brotherly love stuff, kinda.
Yeah.
if I just cut one of my little bros out, let me say that I just cut him out. Man. We got so much new material, and it's like the last 3-4 shows, I'm by my like this what it is. So with that being said, I said this, man. If you want to rock with me, and do the music with me, and for us to get it in and lock up and do this, you gonna have to put some on paper. I'm not changing nobody's life for nothing. Cool. You gonna have to let's write some paper, get some paper, and then we can get to rocking. You know, but all that friendship or brother, cause you cool or we got the same vibe, or when I got a problem, I know you gonna come there or whatever. That's on the other. We're gonna keep that over there. You want to do some? Let's lock up. Let's do some. Sign this on the paper so we get this done. Then we can do it. But I'm tired of this brother. And then you get finally you get a little buzz, or you make it to a stage that you never seen, or you see my heat and you start looking at me and I can see where your graduate going, where you going to see the stage. You study me, so it's like, man, what's these little dudes is, man, it's like. Man, people just want to rap. A lot of these rappers just want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's more to rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna what else you gonna do? Do I gotta feed? Do I gotta, let's get, you know what I'm saying? Like, the boys, they don't know if they want to be your homie, your artist, or your, you know what I'm saying, or your enemy. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? We building, or we in competition? You know what I'm saying? You the artist. You remember you said you wanted to rock with me, right? Now you come on and say, let's put it in paperwork. I don't want to do we ain't doing no songs, no free songs, no collab. I'm sorry, but business is business. I ain't changing nobody life, or like my mom used to say, I ain't fat no frog for no snake. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, mama sound like she
mama got the jewels.
I ain't fat no frog for no snake, man. You want to do some business, man, prove it. Let's put it on paper, man. Before, let's just do it. You got the studio and you got beats and all that. That's cool, but still let's produce some paperwork, man, because I don't want you to be mad at me and I don't want to be mad at you. And I don't want to waste my time, my money and all this here and be ready to and look up and you got a buzz. You willing for it? I go over here such. Now somebody with a bag that came in, you hot and you got a little name, you ain't that nobody no more. And you
put a bag
and you got now somebody swinging the bag in your face. You young bro, he ain't got what you been. Come on, let me turn you up. Now I'm okay, square one. Like, man, I shouldn't waste this time just by myself. I'm trying to build this, show him it's real, because I see talent when nobody else sees. So, man,
one of the hardest things to do is get people to learn how to compartmentalize aspects of a relationship. Like, if we is partners or family, that make it even harder, because sometimes family and friends feel like it's supposed to be just tight. And then if you present it in a business form, if they don't understand, they get offended.
But if somebody else come the same way,
it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
Familiarity breeds contempt. So they look at you like, oh, well, you supposed to, but you just said a minute ago, business is business. So people have to have that understanding that to be able to separate. Like, hey man, we cool as a fan. We hanging out, we laughing, ranking on each other, whatever we doing. But when it's time to when this here come into play, when it's time to get to work, that's a whole other ball, man.
They don't look at it like you can waste your time and cut this down. Man, I'm sorry, my son, man.
No, man, that's your son, bro.
Collect county in that old county.
Hey, look. Shout out to everybody that's behind any of the walls, city, county, or state, feds, wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, when somebody locked up, and them little 1 or 2 phone calls that they can make a day, man, they need that. Yeah. So we don't never make no apologies or a trip behind that, man. That's on the one, man. But yeah, we got the great YUNGSTAR in the building, man. You know, last time we had you on the radio show, you know, we covered a lot of the Wanna Be a Ball and all that, man. It's amazing one of the things that you say every time I seen you in concert when you perform that song. And it's real, but it's like it's heartbreaking at the same time. You be like, man. You always say that you the last one that's still breathing that was on that song. And the first time I heard you ever say that, it clicked on me because I'm like, man, that's true.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
everything.
saying? But but I think, God keep you here. He got you here for a reason, and he keep you for a reason. And you always keep them brothers' name alive and circulating, man. Do you ever stop and think, man, what's my purpose now? Being the last one to hold it down. That's on that record.
I used to. Now I know it.
Yeah.
Probably 12, 15 years ago, I used to. Now, man, I know my purpose. Yeah, I know what my purpose is. I know why I'm still here. You know, let me say, I'm more than sure. I don't know, but I put my life on it that, you know, why I'm here. I know God got me here for a reason. I got to give these people my testimony, and then a lot of people, they blind. Like you said, I come from, man, my mama, she dropped jewels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she used to say stuff that went over my head, but she was saying so much to
embedded into you.
till it's embedded to me, you know what I'm saying?
You walk into it later on.
There you go. There you go. So a lot of people, man, like that's why I can't really get in the rap. A lot of people say stuff because it sounds cool. You know what I'm saying? Me, the person I am, what I've been through, and knowing my platform, I gotta say the real. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say the real, or say, you know what I'm saying, or give my experience or tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Not just because it sounds cool. And that's where I'm at really with life, man. You know, like I'm on some real. If it ain't real, man, I be trying to refrain from it. I tell a lot of people, like, we can do music. If I hear something, you know what I'm saying, then we ain't gotta. But if I don't hear nothing, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man.
You ain't impressed?
How much you talking with? Come on, let's knock it out. You know what I'm saying. But if it's something that.
Have you heard anybody with something?
Yeah, man. Some talent out here in the city. Yeah. I got some couple of cats, you know, that I'm rubbing shoulders with under my little camp too, man. Yeah, we getting it in. We getting it in.
Well, all I'll say to this is, I hope they listen to you, bro. Yeah. Because again, like I say, you done lived on every floor in the building.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
from the basement all the way up to the penthouse. So if anybody got a wealth of knowledge that people can draw from, you one of them ones that they can do that from on all levels, independent on up, man. So, you know, my advice to any of y'all younger, I ain't talking about just young, anybody. If somebody got experience and knowledge that you could benefit from, you know, don't ever feel like you can't come to them and draw from that. You know, put your ego to the side, man.
Man, I got a neighbor, Mr. Barkley, man. He was a mortician. He's 60-something, 65, stage 4 cancer. Gave him 6 months last year.
Right.
Hospice, did everything right around. Man, he told me before, but he told me, like, man, he said, man, you younger than me. He been there much. He said, but I learned from you.
Yeah.
Right.
Say, he say, you old, I'm older than you, but I learned from you.
Yeah.
You don't know that. He said, I watch you, young nigga.
Yeah.
And I say, what? He said, man, I ain't even know who you was. But I see how that boy yours, driving them go-karts and that, you a family, you take care of your business. Yeah, you take care of your business, you know. And I just, man, it always be in my head like, man, older, twice my age, telling me he learned from me.
A wise man can learn from anything.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You subordinate your ego.
But especially your actions that you're giving off. That's impressive to him.
And the ego is a blinder, man.
Yeah.
You know, when you raise them blinds up, then it opens up for wisdom to come in. But the funniest thing about this whole conversation we have is that your name is YUNGSTAR, but you really like a whole soul. You're like a whole dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's like a irony, you know what I'm saying? Like a dichotomy. But it's a beautiful thing at the same time.
You go name Tiny.
Yeah, because talking to Young, it reminds me of me being young and any of us being young, and just that cool old school cat that be at the corner store in the hood, you know, just chopping this. Hey, young fella, let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? That's him.
That's him now.
Right up. Yeah.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
is though.
That's
yeah,
crazy,
they gonna
man.
need some real knowledge. That's me.
Man,
That's me. I promise.
That's a beautiful thing, man. And like so, but the songs you've been on, man, you've been able to put yourself in a position where you will always have a stage to perform on.
Yeah.
What's up, man? It's your big brother k-RINO, and check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business, you can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue podcast. All you got to do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. And man, look, we got some merch that's gonna blow y'all mind. It's gonna blow y'all. When y'all see the merch, y'all gonna be wanting to just dive through the screen.
We got some coming for you, man. We building, man. We building. So watch that we grow.
Already.
I wonder if they ready. They ain't ready to have this conversation. Or these kind of conversations. But guess what? We gonna have them anyway. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.